Good evening, Grove City College. Thanks so much for joining us tonight. My name's Professor Yvonne English, and I'm the Executive Director of the Center for Entrepreneurship and Innovation here at the college. E&I exists to empower and equip students of all majors to create a better world, and you're going to get a little glimpse of that tonight. While E&I does host the competition tonight is sponsored by Beans on Broad, Davic, and the Grove City Foundation. And I'd like to send out a special thank you to those organizations for their generosity. Tonight, the finalists are going to compete in the 2020 edition of the elevator pitch competition, where $3,000 in prize money is at stake. So it's about to get exciting. So let's talk a little bit about how we got to tonight's event. Our competition started with round one. In round one, we saw 172 students representing 20 majors put forth 168 pitches. Then, in round two, video submissions from each of those pitchers were reviewed with the help of 87 dedicated reviewers. We could not have done this competition without these wonderful people. A special thank you if you served as one of our reviewers. These trusty reviewers narrowed down the intensely competitive field to 12 commercial finalists and 9 social finalists, which brings us to the final round of the competition, which you're about to watch tonight. These pitches were pre-recorded, but don't think that made it easier. The contestants were given only one shot to give the pitch of their lives in less than 2 minutes, and I think you're going to be impressed. After all the pitches were recorded under the direct supervision of Logan Hammerschmidt, our E&I outreach coordinator, it was time to bring in the judges. Speaking of the judges, please allow me to introduce them to you. Our esteemed judges this year are Drew McCandless, Grove City College class of '84. Drew's a retired president and GM of the Sherwin-Williams Company and an owner of Beans on Broad, which happens to be our marquee sponsor tonight. Thanks so much to Drew and to Beans. Damian Ripple, class of '95. He's the CFO and VP of Finance from Ebb Therapeutics. And Laura Johnson, Grove City College class of '93. Laura's the founder of Idea Rocket Consulting. These judges are not only giving of their time, but they've also made contributions to the competition. So thank you so much for your time, treasure, and talent. We have one additional judge for the competition tonight, whose job it is to give out a very special award. Doreen Powell is the Grove City Foundation's Counseling and Education Professional Board member. The Grove City Foundation is an affiliate of the Community Foundation of Western PA and Eastern Ohio. And the Grove City Foundation's Social Impact Prize, worth $250, is given to the social competition finalist whose idea has the most potential to benefit our local community. Thank you to Doreen and the Grove City Foundation. One last thing. You too have a role tonight. At the end of the finalist videos, you'll have a chance to text to vote for your favorite pitch. The fan favorite, as determined by your texts, will receive a $100 prize. So take notes and get ready to make your own difference. Thanks again for joining us tonight. Sit back, relax, and prepare to be inspired by the dreams and ideas of our amazing students.
Good afternoon. My name is Nick Thompson, and my commercial enterprise idea is called Barberstop. Have you ever been in a pinch where you needed a fast, efficient haircut, but either couldn't find a barber near you or you couldn't drive to one? Then Barberstop is the way to go. Basically, it is a barbershop that is inside of a moving truck type of vehicle. This way, the barber comes to you anywhere and anytime. Just imagine the vehicle with a good old fashioned barber pole on top coming down your road to give you a haircut in your own driveway. I came up with this idea because about 10 years ago, my barber went out of business. And ever since, I've had to drive about 30 minutes to get to a decent barber. Also, when the pandemic hit, my barber had to close for about 3 months, and I started to look pretty shaggy, so that wasn't a good situation. If this thing was around, that would be a different story. Barberstop isn't just one truck. For now, it would be one truck in my hometown, Erie, PA. But as my business grows, I would branch out to local cities, and then eventually I would franchise the business so that barbers from all over the country can be part of Barberstop. Barberstop is for people who can't drive, like young teens or the elderly, for people who don't have a barber near them, and for people who want to experience a quality barbershop, a little bit different, but still a quality barbershop that gives out good haircuts. Barberstop also comes with an app that where customers can make appointments, and they can see exactly where the Barberstop vehicle is via GPS on their phone. So remember Barberstop, delivering the ease to your barbershop needs. Thank you.
What is one common problem that women face? Running out of period products. There is nothing more annoying than starting your period and not having the proper gear. My name is Molly Van Til, and I'm here to make your life easier. Battlebox is a monthly subscription that provides women with the battle gear that they need. Using the Battlebox website, you can go in and you can completely customize your order to choose what you need when you need it. There's also an opportunity to choose from different treats to add to your box, such as chocolate, movies, heating pads, etc., for an additional cost. Because getting your period shouldn't be something that you dread. When you choose Battlebox, you get a present for each period. On a more serious note, more than 20% of women struggle to pay for their period products. This is not okay. Because the mission of Battlebox is to make the lives of women easier, for every box sold, an additional box will be donated to these women. Battlebox, the box that helps women prepare for their monthly battle. Thank you.
Hi, my name is Nick Gustafson, and I'm partnered with Haley Weiner, and we are the creators of Game Time. Game Time is an app that allows for students all over your college campus to come together through scheduled activities. Have you ever wanted to play a game but just didn't have enough people at the time to participate? Well, now there's a solution. Game Time. Game Time allows you to schedule activities anywhere from pickup basketball to card games, and this is open to the entire campus. Once students get on the app, they will select their college and use their college ID to log in. This allows it to be strictly for your college campus. Then students will see a list of available slots that they will choose to select. They will select a game or create a game. They will choose how many people they want to play, what time, and where they want to play. This gives students the freedom to play what they want, when they want, and where they want. Unlike IM Sports, Game Time does not have a strict schedule that may interfere with your already academic or athletic schedule. Game Time is strictly for pickup games only. Financially, we'll sell the app as a whole for $500 to college campuses. If college campuses do not wish to pay $500 as a whole, students may buy it for $1.29. Each year, we will have a renewal fee of a quarter of what the original price was. This app is designed for students to come together socially through any type of game, whether that is football, basketball, all the way down to a simple board game. Thank you.
Hi, my name is Erica Colson, and my idea for the elevator pitch is called the Kids Cultural Grade. I came up with this business idea after speaking with so many parents with elementary age kids and hearing the same worries and concerns from them about raising their kids as good global citizens in our increasingly interconnected world while still abiding by COVID regulations and coming up with lesson plans as a homeschooling parent now. The Kids Cultural Crate addresses all of these issues. My business idea would be a subscription-based box where the child would not only be able to receive a box from a child in a different state or country, but also take pride in where they're from and create their own. This would work by every month they would receive a folder with the photo, first name, and location of the child that their box will be received by. They would then have the categories of snack, craft, and book, and the option to write a short note, and these would be pre-made options depending on where they lived. For example, I think of the little girl I babysit. She's from Pittsburgh, and I think she'd be so excited to find out that her box is going to a child in Germany. She might pick the book, Pickles to Pittsburgh to share, her favorite snack, which is fruit roll-ups, and maybe the craft of how to design your own terrible towel. This would allow some areas of customization for the child to truly feel like they're sharing, but also cut out privacy and logistical concerns on the side of the company. They'd be able to order these items in bulk and not give out addresses. This would also allow parents to engage with their children in a meaningful way every month by having a pre-made lesson to engage in the culture that they're from. The Kids Cultural Crate would create young global citizens despite COVID-19 concerns. Thank you.
Hi, I'm Cole DiFilippo, and my product idea is Locate. Have you ever forgot your keys, your wallet, or maybe even your purse? With Locate, that will never be a problem again. Locate uses GPS tracking device technology in which you can track your lost items from virtually anywhere. Whereas the only other competitor in this market, Tile, uses Bluetooth tracking device technology in which you have to be a certain short distance away from your lost item in order to be able to track it. And that's extremely unhelpful. My product works through a small quarter-sized device that you place on any item that you tend to lose often via a clip or a strong adhesive. The first step in setting up your Locate device is by pairing it to the Locate app found on your smartphone. The Locate app includes the ability to rank the priority of certain items so that the app can create a custom alert for when you move further away from that high priority item, like your wallet. This works through a process called geofencing technology. And this works a lot like an invisible dog collar, where if you go to get shocked because of the invisible dog fence, then because you're too far out of the range. Whereas with my product, you just get a notification to your phone saying, hey, you left your wallet at home. I believe that we should price my product at $10 below its competitor's price because it provides great incentive to buy with the new features and it's cheaper. This provides a very profitable and easy way to grow the business because it provides a universal issue of being forgetful that can be applicable to anyone at any age. This makes it also very easy to advertise because we can place advertisements on billboards directly outside large cities, in which people can see on their way to work, sporting events, or concerts, and be like, oh no, I left my wallet at home, which creates that relatable problem.
Hello, my name is Mark Wilhelm, and my company is Newsight. If I asked you to cross your room right now, that's not so hard. I mean, you can probably see that table in front of you, the chair right beside you, maybe your dog laying on his bed across the room. It's easy for you, but not for over 1 million Americans. For someone who is blind, crossing the street or even their room is an almost impossible task to do without help. So let me introduce you to that new help, Newsight. Newsight is a discrete safety system for those who are visually impaired. Newsight produces glasses frames with implemented motion sensing technology. These motion sensors will detect any encroaching objects and alert the wearer, with 1 vibration for an object the wearer is approaching and 2 vibrations for an object approaching the wearer. These vibrations will correspond to whatever side the object is on, with 1 or 2 on the left or right, or vibrations on both sides for an object directly in front. This protection will give those who are blind a new layer of safety when venturing into the world. For loved ones of blind individuals, there's an extra bit of safety. Newsight's integrated GPS system, allowing a loved one or caretaker to download an app showing exactly where the wearer is, just in case. Newsight's product is unlike anything else on the market, either in functionality or design. Newsight will not be exclusive. Pricing will be competitive, but affordable. The hope of this product is to reach as many Americans as possible, regardless of social status. Newsight will be a boon for many Americans and their loved ones. So don't walk in doubt. Walk with Newsight. Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, I have a very straightforward question for you. Have you ever had your phone die on you before? I'm sure you're gonna answer this with a very resounding yes, because if you're anything like my partner and I, your phones are probably on low battery for a good 80% or so of your day. And when your phone dies, trying to find a spot to charge it is hard enough already as is. Maybe your friend is using a charger and won't let you charge your phone. Maybe you're on a hike or a run and there's no outlet for miles. Maybe, just maybe, you finally found a spot at the airport to charge your phone, but you can't stay for very long. This is a very common problem for all of us. And fortunately, there has been a solution of the past, we might say, and that is the portable charger. The portable charger allows you to charge your phones virtually anywhere, but it's essentially only a second battery. And it's no better than the battery that's already in your own phone right now. And I guarantee you, it cannot charge your phone for an entire lifetime like our device. That's why I want to introduce you to Powerstrut, the all-in-one wallet-sized portable charger that can charge your devices off the power of movement. That's right, movement. Any outside physical force that acts upon the device will then be converted into usable energy, powerful enough to charge your phone with just a few mere shakes. That's all it takes. So not only do we see this device as becoming an everyday necessity for the people, but we also see it as an incentive for those who like the physical, because hitting 10,000 steps in your day has never felt better with a charge phone. You can trust me on that. At a price point of $30, we see this as an absolute dire purchase for anyone who's ever suffered from having a dead phone. So whether you're a student, a teacher, a work commuter, even a stay-at-home mom, anything else in between, just simply put the device into your purse, your backpack, your pocket, or virtually anywhere to receive a lightning fast charge, no matter when and no matter where you are. Because this is the revolution of mobile charging. Powerstrut, we are the charge.
The number one fear in America is the fear of public speaking. This outranks the fear of heights or the phobia of spiders. The difference is, to overcome a fear of public speaking, you neither have to jump off a cliff nor let insects crawl across your body. You can be coached to excellence. That's what Prez Pros believes in, is confidence through competence. Prez Pros exists to make the average Joe into the exceptional Joe. Whether it's a toast at your daughter's wedding, a graduation speech, the acceptance of an award, a class presentation, a pitch to your C-suite, Prez Pros is there to help. While some corporations or schools may offer workshops to select employees and students, until now there has been nothing that is acceptable or accessible, adaptable, and affordable. We're accessible because we're online utilizing video conferencing technology. You don't drive to us, we don't fly to you, cuts that out. It also helps us be affordable. Because we're online, we're not passing overhead fees on to the client. And we're adaptable because our sessions are one-on-one. Our clients get exactly the kind of input that they need and none that they don't. The revenue model is simple. Fees are assessed hourly for sessions, and that fee is split between Prez Pros and the coaches. In my 8 years of public speaking and 4 years of coaching public speaking, I've learned one thing to always be true. And that is that anyone can master the art of communication. Anybody can be persuasive. You just have to be taught. The most common cause of sweaty palms and a trembling voice is a lack of confidence. How do you fix a lack of confidence? By instilling competence. I'm excited to change the way that the world views public speaking, and I'm excited to maybe help untie the knot in your stomach the next time you have a public speaking engagement. Thanks.
Last year, my boss Emily came to me with a problem. For the past couple years, she had been struggling to find the time to produce a podcast. And so she didn't know where to start with the recording, the editing, the production, the distribution, and the promotion of episodes. And so I solved Emily's problem by helping her navigate the podcasting world. And I started to see that Emily was not alone. And that's when it hit me. Pow! Podcasters need a sidekick. This is our origin story. This is how our company Sidekick was born. My name is Cameron Sorsa, and I'm the co-founder of Sidekick. We're a podcast production agency committed to helping podcasters reach new heights. Whether you have an existing podcast or you're looking to start a new one, we can help you every step of the way. Currently, our team consists of myself and Eric Dudgeon. We're both senior entrepreneurship majors, and since the start of the semester, we have been able to acquire 3 clients who each produce episodes weekly. When we charge $50 an episode, and we consider that there are over 150,000 podcasts being added each year, we realized we needed to grow our team. And so starting this winter, we're going to be adding some Grove City College students to help us do just that. We've also been developing some strategic partnerships that will allow us to offer our clients a full service option where all they need to do is record. Join us and let us be your sidekick.
Hello, my name is Chris Sakara, and my product idea is Stream Wizard. If you enjoy movies or TV, it's likely that you use a streaming service. In fact, in 2019, 74% of Americans subscribe to a subscription video service. And if the pandemic has taught us nothing less, we know more than ever that people love to binge their TV shows. Now, how many times have you opened Netflix or Hulu or whatever you have and spent way too much time deciding what to watch? There's so much content. I mean, Amazon Prime Video has over 12,000 movies. With more and more content being added to these already extensive libraries every month, it's getting harder and harder to decide what to watch. It's a frustrating process that usually ends with the user settling on some mediocre show they've already seen before. The solution is Stream Wizard. Stream Wizard is the only app that can help you figure out exactly what type of movie or TV show you'd like to watch. First, users select what streaming services they're subscribed to. Then, multiple search filters can be added to narrow down the decision-making process. Stream Wizard can sort movies and TV based off professional ratings, runtime, the genre, year released, and much more. For example, say I have Netflix and Hulu, and I want to watch an action movie. I set the criteria to action movies only on these platforms that run under 3 hours, received above an 80% on Rotten Tomatoes, and came out in the last decade. In an instant, I have multiple results for exactly what type of movie I want to watch. This app is completely free to use. To earn revenue, I'd sell user search information to streaming services so they get a better understanding of what content their users want. I'd also sell ad space to advertisers. What movie studio or streaming service wouldn't want to target people who love movies and TV? And personally, I love movies, but I hate wasting time. We don't need to be professional critics to watch quality movies and TV. With this app, we can all be a stream wizard. Thank you.
Hi, my name is Judy-Ann Spira, and my product is called the Sanity Box. The Sanity Box is a box securely fastened to the door of a bathroom stall where people can place whatever loose items they have on hand. When at a loss for pockets or purses, we are left to our own devices in the bathroom stalls. We are forced to precariously balance our phones, keys, and wallets onto toilet paper holders, bathroom stall hooks, or wherever else we can find. Once at an airport, my friend went to use the restroom, but she realized there was nowhere for her to put her phone. So she placed it into the pocket of her hoodie, but when she went to move, the phone fell out of her hoodie pocket and onto the bathroom floor, narrowly avoiding the toilet bowl. I'm sure many of us have had something happen similar to this at some point in our lives, and it is not fun. So I introduce to you the Sanity Box. The Sanity Box is securely fastened to the door of a bathroom stall, and you can place any items you have while using the loo. This box is also hooked up to the bathroom door lock. So when you go to open the door, if you have left any of your items in there, the Sanity Box will make a buzzing noise to alert you that your items have been left. I know that a lot of times I've walked into the bathrooms and found left wallets and phones because people forgot they were in there, so this would help address that problem. The Sanity Box also provides a UV light radiation cleaning product. So this light would help sanitize your phones or whatever items are left in the box when you're using the bathroom. This item would be helpful for really any company to purchase, but particularly retail companies and companies that have higher end clientele, such as hotels and restaurants. These clientele would have more likely to leave things that are of more value, and these companies have higher profit margins, so they're able to purchase these items. My product would help. This sanitation product would help you keep your sanity because you don't lose your items and help sanitizes your items. Thank you very much.
Hi there, my name is Sheldon Brower and my product name is the Safer Headband. The Safer Headband is the newest, most innovative technology available to soccer players for protecting themselves against concussions. Taking a look at sports-related injuries, it's widely known football produces the most concussions, 300,000 concussions a year. But did you know that soccer comes in a very close second to football? In fact, a recent study done by UPMC tells us that 40% of soccer players will receive some form of concussion before they even get to college. And on top of that, the University of Wisconsin just had an implementation period where they tried out all of the current concussion prevention measures available to soccer players. And what they found out is not a single one actually helps prevent concussions. And since then, not a single new product has been released. That was until now. Ladies and gentlemen, I want to introduce you to the Safer Headband, or the strain and force reducing headband. You see, I did my research, and what I found was my competitors all reduce impact force really well. But concussions are about more than just impact force. They're also about the strain or the sudden twist that it'll place upon your head. The NFL knows about this. When they created their helmets, they added some structure to allow it to compensate for that sudden blow. Mirroring this design, the Safer Headband has a honeycomb-like design that allows it to compensate for the sudden strain placed upon your brain. And not only does the Safer Headband do this, it's also incredibly affordable. The Safer Headband is looking at an average retail price of $10 to $15 for these soccer players to allow them to begin protecting themselves. And while that might sound marginally unprofitable, if even just 10% of the 4.2 million soccer players in America purchase this product, it'll be over $1 million profit to my company. So if these teams want to see their players spending less time in the recovery room and more time out in the field kicking goals, they simply need to start playing safer. As we say here at Safer, play safer, play more. The Safer Headband. Thank you for your time.
My name is Justin Folger. 2 years ago, I had the opportunity to serve as the Director of Public Relations for a nonprofit organization called Shaya Designs, which works with female entrepreneurs in Rwanda, helping them to expand their businesses abroad. In my brief time with the company, we were able to gross over $10,000 in sales. Not bad for just a group of 24 committed high school seniors. However, when I graduated the program, I quickly realized that there was no logical stepping stone between my experience in the classroom and some other legitimately impactful business experience while in college, without first starting something completely from the ground up. Students who are unable to take such a risk often find themselves stuck in the mundanity of the bottom rung of major corporations, where social responsibility is too often an afterthought. This inspired Arise Rwandan Coffee, a nonprofit cafe run completely by business students, in which social responsibility is the forefront of our identity. Our mission is twofold. First, to foster the continued growth and development of Rwanda's poorest communities, using my already established connections in the country through the import and sale of Rwandan coffee beans. In doing so, we pour into already established farming collectives and use the portion of the profits from every single cup of coffee to finance microloans both in the country of Rwanda and also in our own backyards. Our second goal is that every student that participates in our program will graduate with both a business and ethical tool belt that they'll be able to use for the rest of their lives, teaching them not just how to run a business, but why. Down the road, I'd love to build a franchisable model in which any group of students all across the country, so long as they're committed, can start their own cafe. As our network expands, I'd love to see an Arise Ugandan or an Arise Guatemalan coffee. As far as startup costs go, in working closely with a business school, we can start a cafe for under $50,000. But we can begin this business much sooner. Every single franchise can start both online and in coffee kiosks, with the cost reflecting just initial inventory and setup costs. In starting these campus cafes, we're teaching students to use passions and their skills in a way that makes them so much more than money. It's entrepreneurs, helping entrepreneurs, fostering a culture of giving, woven right into the very fabric of Arise Rwandan Coffee. Thank you.
Hi, I'm Elizabeth Hassey. This is my idea, Bijou. Cindy Lauper once said, girls just want to have fun, but they want more than that. They want style, they want independence, they want security. But in today's world of street harassment, date rape, and trafficking, women have had to get used to watching their backs or feeling anxious when they're walking alone. Safety and independence is hard to come by. This is where Bijou comes in. Bijou means a small, elegant jewel. That's just like this. It's a self-defense bracelet designed to keep women safe while they're out living their best lives. It does this by measuring biometrics like heart rate, blood pressure, and breathing, and sending an alert via vibration if any of those levels change dramatically. Because it's comfortable enough to be worn during many different types of situations, and it'd be really annoying to be out for a run and get an alert that you may be in danger because your heart rate is up, Bijou's alerts are unobtrusive. If you are under distress from assault, harassment, or a date rape drug, and you get an alert, you can push a panic button that sends the alert plus your location to preset emergency contacts and services. While it provides similar benefits and has a similar setup to an Apple Watch or a Fitbit, unlike either of those, Bijou is designed for fashion as well as function and does not have a smart screen. This allows it to be worn just like jewelry in all different types of activities. Because the technology is similar to Life Alert and Fitbit, the cost will be in the same range. I talked to my brother who's an engineer, and he said the technology is already out there. It's just a matter of putting it in the right context. The benefit of Bijou versus an Apple Watch or an app is that in nicer settings, jewelry is more discreet than a large fitness band or watch. Its function is solely discreet, fashionable security. Our world has so much to offer. Fearing for your safety should not have to keep you from living your best life. So live confidently, live stylishly with Bijou.
Hi there, my name is Luke Gilligan, and I'm excited to tell you about my idea, Generation Imagination. But first, let me tell you about my friend Zach. Zach and I met my freshman year of high school, and ever since we've been best friends. He's the type of guy that everybody likes to be friends with. Zach is also unapologetically unique. He was born with trisomy 21, or commonly known as Down syndrome. This means that he has some intellectual disabilities. This doesn't let him hold him back, but he will have some difficulties in life. Now, let me tell you about me. When I was 18, I became a respite caregiver. That means that my job is to take individuals like Zach into the real world to experience basic skills needed for daily life. I started to notice a real problem though. Some individuals with the idea of socialization or large crowds would become overwhelmed or have sensory overload. This means that they will run away to find a safe place or become highly emotional. I also started to learn something new. Basically, technology is a safe place for these kids. So this gave me the idea of Generation Imagination. Generation Imagination is a life simulation game that encourages correct behaviors for those with sensory disabilities. This also allows them to escape to their own customized reality while having interactions that replicate ones like that they'll have in daily life. The goal of Generation Imagination will be to normalize these conversations to the point that they can have them in real life without being overwhelmed or have sensory overload. According to the CDC, 17% of kids have developmental disabilities. This means that it's a new idea in a large industry. We also live in a generation of technology, so let's use this technology to allow kids like Zach to dream big, experience in their own realities, while also comfortably learning and bettering their lives and the lives of those around them. Thank you.
Hello, my name is Olivia Whiteman. Did you know that 7% of the US population is made up of veterans, and almost 700,000 of those veterans reside in Pennsylvania? At the beginning of 2020, almost half of those veterans were unemployed. This is mainly due to skill translation issues and employers saying it's not our job to train veterans. Enter GI Fido. GI Fido is a dog accessory company that upcycles authentic military uniforms. The main focus of this company is to provide a job for veterans who need help reintegrating into the workforce, as well as having a portion of the profits go towards providing trained service dogs for veterans in need. GI Fido will manufacture dog bandanas, collars, and leashes from military uniform fabric and buttons, which can easily and inexpensively be obtained through donations and military surplus stores. It will also utilize a veteran labor force, providing an item of pride for those purchasing the products, as well as a stable job for veterans in need. GI Fido will work to help apply the skills veterans already have, as well as giving an opportunity for veterans to learn additional skills that employers might be looking for. This would not be a lifetime job for many, but it would provide the necessary stepping stone for veterans transitioning back to civilian life. Since GI Fido is a dog accessory company by nature, a portion of the profits will go towards providing trained service dogs to veterans in need. Unknown to many, trained service dogs can cost anywhere between $15,000 and $30,000. This staggering number, when combined with the rate of unemployment, does not paint a happy picture. In summary, the main purpose of GI Fido is to provide the necessary intermediary for veterans transitioning back into civilian life to use the skills they already have, as well as to gain additional skills, while also providing a portion of the cost for trained service dogs for veterans with disabilities by using the money generated from the sales of dog accessories. Again, my name is Olivia Whiteman. Thank you so much for listening.
Hello, my name is Brock Simmons, and my business is a social enterprise called Heroes for Hire. So many veterans come back from serving their country to find their country will do nothing to serve them. As a result, they turn to things like substance abuse, or many even turn to suicide as an option. With 17 veterans committing suicide in the United States every day, this problem is extremely evident and only increasing. The main cause of this is unemployment. With no way to provide for themselves, their families, with no goals in life, they see no point in living. My solution is Heroes for Hire. Heroes for Hire is an app that utilizes a similar platform to LinkedIn to directly connect veterans to the business world. It directly pairs them with businesses who are actively seeking veterans for their unique abilities like problem solving, but is also integrated with courses veterans can take to add on to their abilities and better prepare themselves for life in the corporate world. Sure, there are some organizations and websites already attempting to solve the veteran unemployment problem, but not like Heroes for Hire. People want easy, and in the world of Amazon and smartphones, an app is much more practical and useful. The app will be financed through a fee to recruiting businesses depending on their size, as well as advertisements in the app, specifically from people that want to reach veterans, for example, realtors. And just like LinkedIn, we will offer a deluxe membership for veterans to get more out of the app. As Americans, we owe all of our freedoms we enjoy to the men and women who do, have, and will serve our country. By supporting Heroes for Hire, we are finally doing something to give back and serve those who have given us so much. Heroes for Hire, serving those who served us.
Hello, my name is Mark Wilhelm, and my company is Journey Art. Growing up, I always loved art. It challenged the right side of my brain, making me grow in my independence, my ability to think outside the box, and cultivated my creativity. During high school, I volunteered at an ESL program. While taking care of some of the students' children, I noticed how excited many of them would get at the opportunity to create art. Art gave these kids a chance to express themselves in a world foreign to them. Sadly, I also noticed a problem. For many of them, this was the only time during the week where they could access proper materials. Quality art supplies and teaching can be expensive, and what is typically offered through the public school system does not always meet the needs of individual children. To meet this need, I thought of my company, Journey Art, a nonprofit mobile art station capable of reaching countless communities better than most schools can and operating at a fraction of the cost. Like a food truck, Journey Art would operate solely out of a vehicle, traversing cities and carrying supplies from location to location. Journey Art will be a safe and welcoming environment for children of all languages, backgrounds, and cultures. While the company is in its infancy, it will be entirely dependent on private donations and possible grants by local government. However, if the company is successful, there will be the possibility of selling art created by those the company is serving, with a portion of the profits going to the creator and to Journey Art. I believe the benefits that come from experiencing art go far beyond the individual, reaching all levels of society and life. Through Journey Art, traditionally neglected communities and persons would be able to elevate themselves far beyond traditional. I believe, in a sentence, Journey Art will cultivate and elevate. Thank you.
Hello, my name is Grace Ann Shaw, and today it is my joy to share with you my idea to save countless women's lives with Lifebus. This summer, my world shook when I heard the story of Mahaboba Muhammad. Mahaboba is a 14-year-old Ethiopian girl who couldn't afford a midwife to help her deliver her baby. When she tried to give birth on her own, she went into obstructed labor, and after 7 days of struggling, she fell unconscious. When she woke up, she found her baby was dead, and she had no control over her bladder or bowels. She couldn't stand or walk because of the nerve damage. Her village called her a curse, cast her out, and left her no choice but to army crawl to find the help of a nearby missionary. And thankfully, he was able to nurse her back to health. Mahaboba narrowly escaped death, but every day, hundreds of women do not. Worldwide, every 2 minutes, a woman dies due to complications in childbirth or pregnancy, and nearly all of these deaths are preventable. The key to saving these women's lives is providing quality care before, during, and after their pregnancy. But unfortunately, in rural Africa, hospitals are few and far between, and midwives are expensive or undertrained. Lifebus brings high-quality healthcare into rural communities on wheels. Each bus is fully equipped with medical supplies and volunteer missionary doctors, costing approximately $10,000 per bus. The funding would come from churches who would sponsor or adopt a bus and provide not only financially, but also spiritually and communicate with them based on their ongoing needs. We would start in Sierra Leone, where 1 in 17 women dies due to this issue, expanding from there into rural Africa and throughout the developing world ultimately. With the help of Lifebus, women will finally have the resources and support they need to deliver their babies safely. No one should ever have to crawl half alive through a desert to get good care. We have the power to deliver hope. The time to act is now. Thank you.
My name is Patty Janikoloff, and today I'm presenting Tectum, home. Just that word gives you a sense of comfort and safety. Now imagine every time you heard the word home, you felt sorrow and fear because you don't have one. You were forced to flee your home. Or maybe you never had one and the only home you've ever known is a dirt floor and tarp walls. That's a little bit hard to imagine, but 1.2 billion people live in urban areas without access to affordable housing, and 2.1 billion people live in housing without access to clean water, and 4.2 billion people live without manageable sanitation systems. This problem has afflicted our world since the beginning of time. So why haven't we solved it yet? I want to start trying. Tectum is a for-profit business specializing in tiny homes. This worldwide trend of minimalistic living is our opportunity to supply safe and affordable housing to every income bracket. Our prefabricated tiny homes, made with sustainable materials, will be manufactured in developing communities so that those communities have the opportunity to work, develop, and gain skills and education. Our tiny houses will be sold across the world on the growing tiny house market. And a portion of our profit from those sales will be put towards subsidized, specifically designed tiny homes for underprivileged communities, such as the urban and rural homeless, refugees, and struggling families. Tectum is a housing solution that is sustainable, scalable, and adaptable. Tectum is the Latin word for shelter. Our goal is to create a world where safe, clean, and affordable shelter is accessible to all. Home should be a happy word in every language to all people. That is a massive goal, but at Tectum, our mission is to think big, build small. Thank you.
Hello, my name is Kellyanne Baker, and my business idea is Trustpop. The words puppy mill invokes such a sense of uneasiness, and for good reason too. Because the sole purpose of puppy mills is to mass produce dogs for profit, they're often forced into squalid cages and lacking basic daily needs like food or veterinary care. And before they're sent to pet centers, they're often not screened for behavioral problems that may arise from being separated from their mother at an early age, or birth defects that may be exhibited later after purchase. And with Trustpop, we can sort of get rid of this by helping consumers find a place where they can trust breeders. So my solution is to this idea is Trustpop. It's a website where you can find vaccinated and well cared for dogs seeking a new home. There's so many honest breeders out there wishing to emphasize things like good conformation, strong bloodlines, good standard living conditions, and the well-being of their dogs. The idea behind Trustpop is that we can grant them a platform where they can market all this to the general public. So users will be able to search in a search bar by breed or locality. They'll be able to find descriptions underneath of each dog of their standards of living thus far since birth, or important genetic information of importance. And after that, after they make a purchase, they'll be able to leave reviews to further emphasize the trustworthiness of each of the breeders, much like Angie's List. Expenses for the site will be paid for by fees of each of the breeders when they list each dog, but the site will be free to access for everyone. Most importantly, poor quality breeders such as those that participate in puppy mills will become distinct in their untrustworthiness, while honest breeders are emphasized, meaning less dogs will succumb to these impoverished conditions. No other site prioritizes the safety of animals as you can trust Trustpop to do. Thank you for your time.
Good evening. For those that don't know me, my name is Logan Hammerschmidt, and I'm the Outreach Coordinator here at the Center for Entrepreneurship and Innovation. And I'm here to announce to you the winners of the Commercial Enterprise category of the 2020 Elevator Pitch Competition. So I'll hold you from the suspense, and I'll announce the winners right away. In 5th place, we have Judy Ann Spira with the Sanity Box, winner of $100. Congratulations, Judy. In 4th place, winner of $200, we have Adam Densmore with Prez Pros. Congratulations, Adam. In 3rd place, winner of $300, we have Erica Colson with the Kids Cultural Crate. Congratulations to you and Erica. In 2nd place, a winner of $400, we have Shelton Brower with the Safer Headband. And the moment you've all been waiting for, drum roll please, in 1st place, the winner of a $500 prize, we have Mark Wilhelm with New Site. Congratulations, Mark, on your 1st place win. And congratulations to all the participants. There were very few points between all of these participants, and the rest, we congratulate and commend everyone on a job well done. Thank you.
Hi, my name is Lynn Stillwagon, and I'm the Program Manager for the Center for Entrepreneurship and Innovation. I've been asked to announce the winners of the Social Enterprise category for the 2020 Elevator Pitch Competition. So here we go. In 3rd place with a prize of $300, Grace Shaw, Lifebus. In 2nd place with a prize of $400, Mark Wilhelm, Journey Art. And in 1st place with a prize of $500, Olivia Whiteman, GI Fido. So congratulations to all these winners and to all the Social Enterprise finalists. Great job, everyone.
Hi, my name is Doreen Powell, and I'm here representing the Grove City Foundation. This year's Social Impact Prize goes to Olivia Whiteman for her elevator pitch for GI Fido. Congratulations, Olivia.
Hey everyone! Okay, the moment you've been waiting for is here, the fan favorite vote. This determines who wins a special $100 prize, and you get to decide. Anyone can vote, but you can only vote once. So don't try and vote more than once. After this video, you'll see a recap of all the pitches, along with a letter corresponding to each pitch. So then you're going to text pitch to the number below, along with the letter of the pitch you want to vote for. So if I wanted to vote for contestant Z, then I would text pitch Z to the number below. The winners will be announced at 8:30 Eastern Standard Time tonight on this website and our social media channels. So make sure you go give us a follow on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter at GCC Entrepreneur.
My name is Nick Thompson, and my commercial enterprise idea is called Barberstop.
My name is Molly Van Til. Battlebox is a monthly subscription.
My name is Nick Gustafson, and I'm partnered with Haley Weiner, and we are the creators of Game Time.
Hi, my name is Erica Colson, and my idea for the elevator pitch is called the Kids Cultural Crate.
Hi, I'm Cole DiFilippo, and my product idea is Locate.
Hello, my name is Mark Wilhelm, and my company is New Site.
Powerstrut, we are the charge.
That's what Prez Pros believes in, is confidence through competence.
My name is Cameron Sorsa, and I'm the co-founder of Sidekick.
Hello, my name is Chris Sakara, and my product idea is Stream Wizard.
Hi, my name is Judy Ann Spira, and my product is called the Sanity Box.
Hi there, my name is Shelton Brower, and my product name is the Safer Headband.
This inspired Rise Rwandan Coffee, a nonprofit cafe.
Hi, I'm Elizabeth Hassey. This is my idea, Bijou.
Hi there, my name is Luke Gilligan, and I'm excited to tell you about my idea, Generation Imagination.
Hello, my name is Olivia Whiteman. GI Fido is a dog accessory company.
Hello, my name is Brock Simmons, and my business is a social enterprise called Heroes for Hire.
Hello, my name is Mark Wilhelm, and my company is Journey On.
Hello, my name is Grace Ann Shaw, and today it is my joy to share with you my idea, Lifebus.
My name is Patty Janikoloff, and today I'm presenting Tectum.
Hello, my name is Kellyanne Baker, and my business idea is Trustpop.